lives, okay? Y'all better say this live, for real, okay? Because I'm tired of the fake tears that can't come down because of the Botox to look like your face. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I ain't tired of fighting now, okay? I'm from the streets too. I ain't tired of fighting now, okay? We fight till God say I can't fight no more. But listen, thank y'all. Y'all so sweet. Thank y'all. I'm tired, and I'm tired. I am tired of this ex 2-year superstar. 2-year superstar. 1 album, 3 singles, 3 features, still bragging about that 1 album that you sold the publishing rights to because you needed the money. Who sells out that fast? You got 1 album. You're supposed to have multiple albums, not the mixtapes, not the albums you used before you got on, okay? Albums so that you can do shows. But you can't do shows, 1, because you was touring the country, getting plastic surgery done, and was canceling your shows here and there because you got your titties done, you got your stomach done, you're having babies. Congratulations, those are beautiful babies, okay? Unlike their mammy. However, you too busy fucking up everybody's money. Even fucking up your own money coming for me. Not even seeing longevity. All you ever see is right here. You can't see past this. That's why you only have 1 album. You're an ex 2-year superstar. You got your Grammys that you're not gonna get anymore because you've allowed fear and perfection to get in the way of your talent. You've allowed Botox and fillers and lipo and ass shots, all this stuff to keep Offset at home. You don't want to go to work so much because you watching what he's doing. See the difference? I think people forget that me and her have real beef. I have no reason to be obsessed over a 1 album, 2-year, ex 2-year superstar who's now doing Party with Cardi shows in Atlantic City for a bag. You're an ex 2-year superstar having to host clubs in Atlantic City with your husband beside you. Way to emasculate a black man. He's gonna co-host with the Party with Cardi in New Jersey to make a bag because you fumbled yours, trying to come after me, canceling all your damn shows. You don't have enough songs to go on tour, and better yet, they can't trust if you're gonna show up for the tour, which means they're gonna get their money. Are they gonna get the money they invested in you? That's why you had to drop a record that was over 2 years old with a fake Kanye West in it. And Dirk is screaming about what happened in 2020 in the verse. You couldn't even hit him to say, yo, could you fix this verse instead of saying 2020 and hot shit? Because it was perfectly hot shit. Nah, you threw him in the video because you're desperate. You're desperate for people to validate you. The difference between you and I don't need validation. I don't need the fillers. I don't need the ass. I don't need to emasculate a black man and follow him around to make sure he doesn't cheat on all of this surgery that I paid for. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nothing's gonna make my case worse, okay? Nothing's gonna make my case worse. I know the specifics of our injunction, okay? There are certain statements. A lot of y'all are still failing to report. I never talked about this woman's child. This woman has beautiful children, smart children, okay? That's probably the one thing that she has going for, to be honest with you, is those children. Making sure that Culture is a Blue Ivy. Making sure that Wave is whoever else, male child, Jaden Smith. Because that's how the future is going to work for her. Because she can't be trusted to show up to sing a song. Why? Why is that? Why is that? So while you around here lying, talking about I talked about your daddy, there's no video. No video. I talked about your mother, child. I don't even know your mama's name. I don't even know your mother's name. Do you understand what I'm saying? All of this stuff that you claiming happened, and none of that shit had anything to do with the lawsuit. But you like to talk about black babies, though. You like to talk about black women's dead babies, forgetting that you got babies. That's the type of bitter woman that you are, okay? That's how bitter you are. Not knowing you got to pray over your kids 4 times because you done wish death, more death, and blamed another woman as to the reason as to why her baby is dead. And now you sit back and you got all this time on the internet. See, I'm supposed to be on the internet. This is what I get paid for. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what I get paid for. I get paid to report on you and your ex career because it's done. Okay? I get paid to report on your idol. Okay? I get paid to report on your husband. Contrary to what y'all think is going on, there's only 4 things that I can't say for now. Okay? I'm not in the business of violating no laws, okay? Or no legal docs. You understand what I'm saying? Because I also have a future that I have to worry about beyond me. Something she wasn't worried about when she was too busy canceling all them shows, and now nobody shows up to your shows. They can't even come see all the work that you've done. And quite frankly, what they see is not gonna be what they see on Instagram with that filter. There's no filter here. This is what you get. This is what you get. I don't need no celebrity boxing match. I don't need none of that, okay? Yes, I like to troll y'all. Yes, I like to do this and that, okay? But let me tell you something. I'm a bride. I'm a bride right now, okay? My children are good. I go back and forth as I choose. And guess what? Everything that you file, we respond to. There's nothing that we missed when it came to this case, okay? I didn't ask nobody for a motherfucking dime. It's hot in here. I'm in Africa. That's why I'm motherfucking sweating. It ain't because I'm mad. I ain't mad. I ain't got nothing to be mad about, okay? Nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nothing. I know. It's hot in here. I'm in Africa. Shit. Let me turn on the AC. If I turn on the AC, it's going to get hot. I mean, it's going to get loud because, you know, we got that. Look, there go the AC right there. That bitch, you understand what I'm saying? No, I will not send a check until the appellate court has stated what I'm sending a check for. It's called having the bread to fight. That's who I'm sending my check to. Okay, the attorneys, the appellate court, which is the higher court, because you thought this was over. You thought it was just going to be just like that. $4 million and I was going to pay it without fighting. And y'all thought I was going to pay it. Most of y'all motherfuckers even watching this live can't even afford to fucking pay it, but I can. Have you seen a donation? Have I asked for a motherfucking donation? Matter of fact, I don't even take super chats on my motherfucking channel. Why? Because I'm a black woman that got it from the fucking bottom. I didn't get it, okay, reporting on an ex 2-year superstar. I got it for breaking story after story. And what you not gonna do is you gonna lie on me, okay? Because remember, I don't need to find you to serve you. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't need to find you, ex-2-year superstar, to serve you for lying. Nobody lied on your daddy, okay? Your daddy is not a rapist. Your daddy never did time for raping people. I was the only blogger that fucking cleared that story when they was passing that story around. So stop. I don't know nothing about your mama. I ain't said nothing about those beautiful children, okay? What I did say is what I got held liable for, okay? That's what I said. Now, however, there are certain arguments when it comes to that, and that's what we're in court about. But you're gonna stop playing victim. You're gonna stop getting on the stand talking, oh, I'm a Catholic girl. And I had to strip because my boyfriend beat my ass. You had to strip because your boyfriend beat your ass? I thought you was dangerous. I thought you was gang. I thought you had niggas. I mean, why you didn't drug and rob your boyfriend when he's supposed to beat your ass? So y'all got to read these court transcripts. But because black people, we're all like this. I see somebody else with Gucci glasses on, I want them. They say this, I want it. We don't bother to read. Do you understand what I'm saying? We don't bother to read. And that's why these people who claim that they're more fair-skinned, they're more educated because they have more money, they can tell you whatever the fuck they want to tell you, okay? They can tell you whatever the fuck they want to tell you. They can tell you I'm in jail. Bitch, I'm at the house. They can tell you I'm running. Bitch, I guess I'm running to New York. I guess I'm running to California, motherfucking Bahamas. Really? But I still answer. But we are still in court. Every motion is responded, okay? You thought this was going to be over. That's why you got desperate. That's why you got desperate, okay? Listen, y'all forget that her and I have real beef, okay? And until the appellate court says, Miss Kebby, Madam Kebby, because that's what you're going to call me because I'm in Africa, Madam Kebby, you got to pay this, then guess what? We'll probably appeal it to a higher court. And if they say, Madam Kebby, you got to pay this, then guess what? I got to motherfucking pay it. You ain't got to pay it. I work for it. I wouldn't have a job if y'all wasn't on my motherfucking live. I wouldn't be able to afford to travel abroad if y'all wasn't on my motherfucking live. If y'all wasn't clicking the views. If y'all wasn't going to the website. I wouldn't have it to give her. So y'all can thank yourselves. That's what you can thank for supporting real talent. Okay? For supporting someone who's consistent. For supporting someone who's disciplined. For supporting someone who's real and did not have to do anything outside of her character, okay, to people's husbands and baby daddies and stuff, to pay for damn studio time. I didn't have to do any of that, okay, to get where I am today. And if I'm not supposed to be here, the only people that can take it away is y'all. All you gotta do is stop watching. All you gotta do is stop watching. Click off. I'll wait. Click off. I'll wait. Click off. I'll wait. Boy, I'm gonna take a shower after this. Whoo, it is hot, child. Listen, I ain't on that shit either. Y'all ain't gonna say I'm on this shit. No, everything I do is herbal. Listen, it's an African wife. Listen. Y'all can say what you want to say. 90% of the people that follow her anyway are children. That's why they're so eager. That's why they just eager to go after. Now, when it comes to this lawsuit with Nicki Minaj, I will talk about that on Friday, okay? Because I did talk to her, okay? She told me she was doing, she do that, but she told everybody, okay? And I told her, do what the fuck she gotta do. Do what the hell she gotta do. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Between them and me, Tasha got the bread. Tasha ain't asked y'all for nothing. Okay, Tasha's in good compliance with YouTube. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay? And me and her are still fighting. We are still before the courts, okay? I am still following the law. And I've always stated that. Listen. Judge said I gotta take it down, Okay? Judge said I gotta pay. But we're in appellate court. And in Georgia, there's procedures to this, okay? There's procedures. But guess what? I can afford to pay her and still work. I can afford to pay her and still work because you know what? I still drop bags on bags and racks every month, okay? To these lawyers. To my own expenses. My home is not for sale. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not for sale. No one has that. I live in South Florida on the beach. On the beach. Okay? My children are good because I work. Okay? So y'all children can stop. Me and her got real beef, okay? You can say I'm obsessed. You can say I'm this. You can say I'm that. But guess what? She made it an obsession when she obsessed and sued me. So guess what? The judge didn't say I had to go away. He didn't say Tasha stop. He said she's a reporter and she obviously has work to do. So just, Miss Kebby, Madam Kebby, follow within these guidelines until elsewhere. And that's what we've done. So you need to stop. X2-year superstar, can't book no shows because you ain't got no albums. People don't even remember the songs. Bodak Yellow, it don't even hit you like it used to hit you. Okay? People fell in love. Let me tell you something. People fell in love with her because she was real. She was real. Okay? But when she started to evolve and let all this shit take over her, we don't even know who she is anymore. We don't know. We don't know if she crying. We don't know if a tear coming down. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. People are authentically connecting to people, okay? Because you have so much fear of perfection, you're not even seeing that the perfection that you seek is hindering your future. But if you were smart, you would listen to me, okay? And one day, me and you will have our talk, okay? We didn't get to talk in court. Cause you were too busy talking about them, bitch, you gonna have to see me. You gonna have to see me. I didn't see. All I saw was you up there trying to cry. That's all I saw. That's all I saw. And I just can't respect that. I'm sorry. I can't. There's nothing about her. There's nothing about her that gives respect, okay? That even amounts to respect. I'm sorry. I will never, okay? I done been around this block more than she has, okay? I don't want a man. Don't nobody want a man unless he's paying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't nobody. And if they wanted him, they can take him. See, I noticed something that she did the other day, and I was just thinking, I said, damn, she ain't got no mama, nobody to tell her. Like, stop putting how good your man's dick is online. Stop putting how great your man's dick is online. That's the oldest trick in the book. You know why? Because it makes other hoes want the dick. Okay? It makes him more desirable. She don't even understand. She leveled him up. But emasculated him in the process. That's why he's featuring when she has to host a club like she's Ari or Jada Waiter to make these bills. That's why you got to post saying, I want this house. I'm trying to manifest the house. If you wasn't an X2-year superstar, you wouldn't have to manifest the house. You wouldn't have to manifest the house. My bills are paid. Credit's good. Stop. Bills are paid. Credit is good, okay? You wouldn't have to do that because you're working, okay? You're working. You're consistent. You're not trying to look and see what your husband's doing because guess what? He's going to do it anyway. He's going to do it anyway. If your mama told you that, you would know that. And guess what? You would focus on you because one day you're going to look back at this and say, damn, how many years did I waste? How many houses did he buy for us to pay taxes on? Cars I can't drive for him to pay taxes on? Albums I didn't record because I'm worried about being away from him. Beyonce can go in the studio for 2 years. 2 years. Make sure them nannies are good and not see her motherfucking husband. Because why? She knows what she's doing in life. She knows. Okay? And I'll be damned if we see Beyonce in fucking New Jersey hosting a club. Nicki Minaj hosting a club. Okay? You see the booty models doing that. You're not a booty model. You're a mother of two. Okay? You're a mother of two. I've been married 17 years. No infidelities on either part. Do you understand what I'm saying? I ain't gotta chase my husband around because guess what? He's in the house. He's in the house. I'm in the house. It's two ways. You on the internet. You on the internet. Look at you over there. You over there. You on the internet telling how you telling the world how good your man's dick is, not knowing. Not knowing that sets hoes up to come and fuck your man. And guess what? Because he's young, he still got a little money left, he gonna fuck. That's what he does. Okay? I care about her. Okay? That's why I care. I care about her. I've always cared about her. Never said nothing about that beautiful little girl. Never said nothing about her son. Okay? Never said anything. What I want her to do is go to work. Okay? And stop trying to come to me for the money that I ain't got. Okay? For you. All right? Until the pellet court say I got this one. Now let me go get out of these hot ass clothes and take a shower. Y'all want to see my outfit? Hold on. Ooh, child. I'm trying to show y'all the outfit. Okay, y'all see? Woo! But take me a little shower. In my infinity shower. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got me an infinity shower. Yep. That's how they do it in Africa. That's how they do it. That's what we doing in Africa, okay? That's how we doing. That's how we doing. So y'all record this live, okay? I just kind of want to put that out, that she gonna stop lying on me. Because if she lie on me one more time, guess what? We're gonna be in court longer. I'm not playing no games. I'm not playing no games, okay? Stop crying. Stop playing victim. Stop saying somebody's using you to market their albums. This woman got catalogs, and catalogs can run circles around you when you do a show. You still perform that one album and those 3 singles. And you need Megan to do one.
Yo, listen up. Real talk. This ex-2-year superstar? Yeah, the one with 1 album, 3 singles, and a sold publishing rights because she needed the money? Stop. Stop right there. She's out here bragging about what she already sold, canceling shows, getting surgeries, popping out babies, but still trying to come after me? Meanwhile, she can't even tour properly because she's busy looking perfect instead of working. Let me tell y'all something. This isn't about hate. This is about consistency, discipline, and real talent. I don't need fillers, ads, or validation. I don't have to emasculate a man to get clout. I don't chase my husband online because he's right here in the house. That's how it works. Y'all see her lying about me, claiming stuff that has nothing to do with the lawsuit? Stop. I never talked about her kids. I never talked about her family. Everything I said, I took responsibility for. She made it personal, obsessed, sued me, and now thinks she can play victim? Newsflash, court says otherwise. And for all the people talking about her grind or manifest in a house, stop. Bills paid, credit good, consistent work, that's the reality. You don't need to post your man's business online or beg for validation. That's desperation. That's why she's hosting clubs in Atlantic City trying to make a bag because she fumbled her own career. Let me tell you, fear of perfection killed her potential. Botox, fillers, lipo, ads, she let all